Hey everyone, I'm Kyle of Tracy Makes. Thanks for joining me. In this episode, we're going to show you how to build a custom side table out of all reclaimed and upcycled materials with very few tools. Check it out. All the tools I used on this build will be linked in the description. The wood was found outside. I found the railroad spikes along railroad tracks that were abandoned, and I also found that red tinted glass at a railroad station. It's the big signaling mirrors for trains coming into the station. I first used my palm sander to get into all the angles and crevices on this wood. This allowed me to clean all the wood off of all the dirt and grime, and to really get into all the little areas so that the oil could seep in. Then it was time to start marking where the spikes would go to hold up the glass. The top spike needed to be a little shorter, so I cut it easily on my grinder wheel. Then I took it to the sander and just took off the rough edges and gave it a slight bevel so that it went in the hole easier. I needed to pre-drill the holes for the spikes, that way they wouldn't split the wood when they went in. And then I finished it up with a chisel. It was important in this step to drill the holes into angles that the spikes were going to go in. And then just squaring up the edges with the chisel and making sure that they keep that same angle. Be sure to test fit your pieces every now and then to make sure you're not making too big of holes, because if you mess this up, there's no going back. Then it's finally time to drive in the spikes. This was the hardest part of the whole build, making sure that everything was equal. And here's where I found out that 3 spikes would not be enough. Easily fixed. All I did was go back to my stash, get 2 more, mount them out a little wider, and they provided nice supports for the glass top. I got a bigger hammer, my nice little sledge, drove all them in, and then I spent about 45 minutes adjusting everything to make it level. Yeah, I was super frustrated at that point. I had to carefully go around the entire project and suck out all of the dust that accumulated. After that, it was simple. I took a brush and applied my finish. On this project, I decided to use boiled linseed oil because it would really soak into all the wood and give it a nice texture when it was finished. And then it was time for final assembly. It may not look like it here, but the table is actually very level on the floor. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this project. I know it was just a short little build, but I had a great time building it. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you like this video, go check out my other videos in the library. Alright, everyone. See you next time.